Trump was right. Gun owners don't vote.
The gun owners don't vote. It's so crazy.
New information I have received since I covered Trump's endorsement by the NRA, courtesy of Jared from Guns and Gadgets, shows that nearly 10 million Americans who own firearms are not registered to vote. Jared does a great job at breaking down the numbers by state, so check out his video if you want to see how your state stacks up. Today, I'm going to focus on just a few of those statistics that I think highlights how big of an issue this truly is. Starting with my own state of Wisconsin, just over 338,000 Wisconsinites own guns but are not registered to vote. How big of an impact is that? Well, let's look at a few of our recent elections. First, let's go all the way back to 2018 when it was Tony Evers versus Scott Walker. That election was decided by less than 1% of a lead, or just a little over 29,000 votes. How about Evers' second election in 2022? Evers won by just over 90,000 votes. What about the 2020 presidential election? Turns out that was yet again decided by less than a full percentage point, or around 20,000 votes. All three elections could have had a very different outcome if even a quarter to a half of gun owners who don't vote registered and showed up at the ballot box. That's just Wisconsin. What about another state? How about Texas? Well, it turns out that over 600,000 Texan gun owners are not registered to vote. They just had a special election in Texas District 23 that was decided by about 400 votes and is currently being recounted. I'm willing to bet that there are more than 400 gun owners in District 23 out of that 600,000 that would have voted for Brandon Herrera if they found their way to a polling place. Look, I know a lot of gun owners like myself have serious issues and doubts with our current election system. I know it seems like no matter what, we just can't win, but we can start winning if we get out and vote. It's your local elections that matter the most. It starts with your town council members and goes up from there. I just did a video where I asked at one point how Dianne Feinstein kept getting elected and holding office for so long, and that it took her dying of old age to get her out. Well, maybe things would be better for California if over 500,000 Californian gun owners got out and voted. It won't happen overnight, but if we start to fight back and vote for good politicians, then maybe we can slowly start making ground. We need to get out and vote. We need to draw that line in the sand and tell these politicians we've had enough with them coming after our God-given rights, and that if they don't stop, we will replace them with someone who will better represent our values. Remember that the only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. That's all I have for you guys today. Make sure to get yourselves registered to vote and start looking into who's running in your local elections. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.